In October 1962, General Motors Buick Division of the United States launched what has gone down in history as being a milestone American car design. Here we have today the 1963 Buick Riviera, which was a bit of a revolution in American car design under the direction of Bill Mitchell, who was chief head of design of General Motors at the time. The car was previewed and debuted to the international car community at the Paris Motor Show in October 1962, and it was received with rave reviews. Even figures such as Sir William Lyons from Jaguar Cars raved about the Riviera, as did Sergio Pininfarina of the Italian Carrosserie House. So let's just take a look at this car. I'm going to step back a little bit so Simon can come in and zoom in and see some of the features of the car. And I'll keep talking at the same time. So, come the new decade, 1960, Bill Mitchell was looking for a completely new look of American car. In the 1950s, towards the end of the 50s, American cars got bigger and more brash, longer wheelbases, huge tail fins on the back of them. The 60s, the dawn of a new decade, Mitchell wanted a new look. Inspired by a visit to London, he wanted to create a European-style Grand Tourer, a car that was bordering on sports car with performance, which had a fresh look. I'm going to cut in here and just show some of the design features of the car. So the Riviera was born. Riviera meaning Italian for coastline. And this car has such incredible body features. A lot of people refer to this as the Coke bottle look, but Mitchell was actually inspired by the design of the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 1 and 2 model, and he produced this beautiful flowing humped fender design with the protruding front, slimline bumpers, which hadn't really been seen on American cars at the time. You know, we had the big bulky bumpers of the Cadillacs and the Buicks of the late 1950s. This car has so much style, so much body lines. We've got a beautiful swage running all the way around through here. The Coke bottle look, it's a term that's used for this pinch look in the middle where we've got a little bit of a hip rise in here, and then we've got the rear fender of the car tailing off, yet again protruding. Again, we can see some of the features of the Rolls-Royce that inspired part of the design. Look at the detail on the car. The first year for the Buick Tri-Shield emblem, the Buick letters along the trunk. Look at the intricate design and shape of the bumper. Just a wonderful, wonderful design. One of the things that Mitchell was looking for was flush fitting glass. And they really achieved this with the Riviera with very, very slimline window fittings. This is both a frameless door design with pillarless windows, so the windows go down, the whole side is completely open, a very flush fitting windshield as well. Beautiful air intakes here on the top of the hood. I mean, this car has just got so many features. I could wax lyrical about it for hours. On the front of the hood, we've got the Buick Tri-Shield design yet again. And the quality of the car is just fantastic. For me, General Motors cars 1963 through to 1966 were the epitome of quality. Okay, this car caused a lot of excitement at the Paris Motor Show in '62. It excites me. This design is an exciting design. If we look inside, the Riviera was designed to be a luxurious car, to set new standards in luxury. It is loaded with so many options, which we'll talk about in a second. Very well appointed with full leather interior, air conditioning, cruise control, power windows, power seat. We've got beautiful wood finishes here. We've got the spoke wire wheels with the spinners. You could see that there was a lot of European features to this car. And Mitchell's vision was to come up with something that lay somewhere between the quality and style of a Rolls-Royce and a Ferrari with the performance. So the Riviera was market poised in that luxury segment. But of course, Buick already had these fantastic drivetrains featuring the Nailhead V8s, 6.6 litre, 4.1 cubic inch. They had great, powerful drivetrains, but Mitchell wanted the style, wanted it to set a new standard, a new look, and the traditional cruciform Buick chassis design, Mitchell thought, we've got to scale this car down. So they trimmed the length of a standard Buick chassis by about between 6 and 9 inches, and they narrowed the track width of the chassis as well by 2 inches. So this is a smaller car than the traditional Buicks that we'd seen up to this date. So this car is a revolutionary new car. Now I'm going to pop inside and show some of the details on the inside. I'll let Sam sweep around here and just take in some of the features of the door and the interior. Okay, so cast your mind back to 1962. This car for 62, as I say, it set new standards. If you look at the quality of the interior and the design, it's almost like an aeroplane cockpit. We've got this beautiful center console separating the driver and passenger. Of course, this is a Grand Touring design. We've got the driver and we can take 3 passengers. It's a bucket seat design, but look at this. Look at the instrumentation here and the finish and the quality. We've got aluminium, chrome, stainless steel. We've got high quality leather, deep pile carpets, and the options are just never ending on this car. Power steering, power brakes, cruise control, air conditioning, power windows. All these windows go down. And this was one of the things of the Riviera. Imagine yourself driving down the Amalfi Coast of Italy with all the windows down in this car, the sides fully open. How luxurious is this? Even the wing windows are power. I mean, the design is just incredible. It really is. Buick really pulled out all the stops with this car. The 63 model was received with rave reviews. And it wasn't just about the looks and the style, which of course was revolutionary, as we said. The running gear and performance of this car was just out of this world. We have to put it in the context of what was around at the time, 1962. Ferrari had just launched a 250 Lusso. V12 Colombo engine, 240 horsepower. Jaguar, of course, had wowed the world with the E-Type, with the XKE, producing 265 horsepower. Gorgeous looking car yet again, landmark car. Buick came out with the Riviera, and this car was sporting 325 horsepower. This was just the epitome of luxury. So much so, if you look at old film footage back from the 60s, from 62, 63, 64, you'll see Rivieras parked in some of the most glamorous locations of the world. You'll see Rivieras sat on the dockside at Monaco around the harbour amongst Rolls-Royce, Bentley, with the rest of the glitterati high-end cars of the day. You'll see Rivieras parked on the King's Road in London, in Soho, in Mayfair. These cars wowed the world. They're exciting. Just look at this under the hood. The Buick Wildcat 445. That denotes the torque that the engine produces in foot-pounds. The displacement is 401 cubic inches, which is 6.6 litres. In metric terms, we've got a cruise control unit, we've got air conditioning. And this car, of course, is an automatic transmission. General Motors didn't want to produce a luxury car where, you know, you'd be messing about with a clutch pedal and a manual stick transmission. This car has the twin turbine Buick Dynaflow transmission, which was renowned for its smoothness, for its traction. This car has such massive power reserve under your right foot, under the throttle. Get in this car, jump in it. It's a sub 8 second 0 to 60 motor car, so it has, you know, borderline sports car performance in a luxury 2+2 GT vehicle, which is capable of crossing continents in style. Look at this car. Wow, I'm going to fire it up so you can hear it running, and we'll take a little drive in the car and you might get an idea what it's all about. Instant starter. This particular car, I've been holding out until a good 63 came into stock. This is a lifelong Southern California car with 70,000 miles in its original color. It's had 1 repaint in 63 years. It's a very original, what we call a bone stock car. Listen to that motor. All right, here we go. Look at the style of this on the road. What a wow. So there we go, 1963 Buick Riviera. Check these cars out online, look at the photographs, go to a car show, sit in one of these cars, appreciate the quality, appreciate the design, because believe you me, this is a landmark car, recognized by the Milestone Car Club of the United States as being a significant advance in US motoring design. You can probably tell that I'm excited about this car. I've had Rivieras all my life, been waiting for a 63, first generation Riviera to come in. This is a beautiful original 70,000 mile car. Take that in.